Harris Lake County Park is a 680-acre park equipped with many facilities for public use, including bike trails, canoeing and kayaking, an open play area and volleyball court, geocaching, catfish angling, educational gardens, a natural play area, and a primitive camping site reserved for guides and scouts. At Harris Lake, we strive to provide outdoor recreation and educational opportunities while promoting environmental and cultural stewardship for all participants in the New Hill area.
Hi, I'm Jackie Trickle, Assistant Park Manager of Education and Program at Harris Lake County Park and the American Tobacco Trail. We are part of the Wake County Parks Recreation Open Space. Wake County is committed to providing outdoor recreation and educational opportunities while promoting environmental and cultural stewardship through a system of parks and open spaces. We think of Harris Lake County Park as a destination park because we have so much to offer our visitors.
Our first program was creating an obstacle course for the 15th annual Haunting at Harris event. Haunting at Harris took place at Harris Lake County Park on October 7th from 1 to 6 p.m. We had approximately 1,000 people come to the event. Haunting at Harris is an annual Halloween-themed event that is open to people of all ages with no admission costs. There are many activities such as games, crafts, live animals, and an obstacle course. Each year there is a different theme for the event. In 2018, the theme was Halloween Around the World, which was incorporated into a first-come, first-served wagon ride.
The first component of the obstacle course is set up in the sand pit by laying down rubber spots and decorative skeleton parts partially buried in the sand. The second component had decorated log stumps that were in close proximity and had a red plastic tablecloth surrounding them to represent fire. The third component used a tunnel that was already in place and was decorated with plastic spiders and spiderweb. The fourth component included slanted platforms that were built using 4 planks. 3 planks were propped up by a fourth to provide an angle and nailed together. Planks were set in 2 parallel rows on a blue tarp that represented water and was decorated with fake snakes and lily pad cutouts. The fifth component was a bat cave decorated by laying a black tarp over an existing archway, and the inside was decorated with fake bats of different sizes hung up by string of varying lengths.
Haunting at Harris is able to successfully contribute to ultimate desired outcomes by providing an outdoor recreational opportunity to the community. This year, they taught participants how different cultures celebrate Halloween, allowing for cultural stewardship and providing participants information they may not have been aware of before. The overall program is meant to provide a social and recreational opportunity for the community while enjoying the park it is being hosted in. Our obstacle course provided an outdoor recreational opportunity for children, which the park system ultimately wishes to provide to the public. The course design was intended to allow children an area to dispel their energy where they may not have been able to during other parts of the program. The Ninja Board component of our obstacle course became a permanent resident in the park and will continue to be used recreationally in the future.
When clients participate in Haunting at Harris, they are able to find time for recreation, and this allows for the engagement of developmental assets such as boosting children's self-esteem when they complete an obstacle course and feel a sense of accomplishment and pride. It encourages family communication as parents coach their children through the obstacle course or as siblings go through the course together.
Program 1 taught us how important it is to be adaptable during events. Part of our obstacle course used sand and caused our ninja boards to become slippery. This was a hazardous aspect of the program that we had not anticipated. We had to immediately come up with a solution, like sweeping the ninja boards each time they were used to protect the safety of our participants. We also realized the importance of the run sheet to communicate with others and the supervisor so the whole team is on the same page.
Adventure into Autumn was an environmental education program that took place at Harris Lake County Park on November 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. Approximately 34 parents and kids attended Adventure into Autumn and participated in a nature walk, a take-home craft, a live snake demonstration, a hibernation lesson, and a fire pit cool-down with tasty s'mores treats.
The purpose of this event is to educate children ages approximately 7 through 12 about the flora and fauna at Harris Lake and how they prepare for the winter. We offered an educational nature walk about the native plants and animals at Harris Lake. Children were able to complete a pinecone turkey craft, so they had a takeaway of the event, as well as a snake demonstration as a live example. Then the event concluded with fire and s'mores.
Adventure into Autumn started with a nature identification icebreaker where we set up an assortment of items native to the park and allowed for children and their parents to guess what the item was as we waited for everyone to arrive. Then everyone was asked to participate in an animal charades activity before the participants were divided into 2 different groups for the various other activities we had set up. Group 1 went on a nature walk around the pond led by Austin and Dr. Williams, where they presented the children with fun facts about the environment around them. Group 2 participated in a live snake demonstration, where Sarah and Jeremy explained to the participants information about snakes and their hibernation during winter. Following that, participants from Group 2 were given the opportunity to construct a pinecone turkey that Anna and Abigail facilitated. When Group 1 finished the hike around the trail loop, they switched places with Group 2 and started with the live snake demonstration before also completing the craft. While Group 1 moved to the snake and craft stations, Group 2 followed Austin and Dr. Williams for their turn on the informative nature hike. Once each group was able to complete every activity, the groups joined up again under the cypress shelter for a s'more cooking social.
The agency's goal is to provide outdoor recreation and educational opportunities while promoting environmental and cultural stewardship through a managed system of parks and open spaces. Our program will be providing people of the community within Harris Lake an opportunity to spend time at their park while learning about their natural environment. This will hopefully inspire some environmental stewardship by showing families that you can have fun with nature and that there are interesting things to learn about.
Adventure into Autumn was able to provide a brief lesson on the environment for children which engaged their curiosity for nature and tested facts they already knew. Parents were given the opportunity to socialize with one another while their children also socialized as they learned something new.
In my service learning group this semester, I learned the value of creating a run sheet prior to a program. Run sheets are a physical copy of your program's day of schedule, including the times, location, and materials needed for your event to run smoothly. Our second program had a lot of moving pieces, but because our run sheet was detailed with everything we needed for our event, the overall program was easy to manage and keep on schedule. Learning the value of a run sheet is something that can be applicable to other parts of my professional life, and in the future, I will make sure to utilize run sheets in all of my programs. Having a central location for your materials, schedule, locations, and timing is very beneficial to the flow of your program and helps inspire good communication amongst your team.
Through my experience with my service learning group this semester, I learned how to hold back from my typical behaviors of dominating conversation, controlling, and constantly filling gaps of silence. I learned this when our group would sit down at the large office table at Harris Lake's park office each week and discuss our plans for lab. Learning this was essential, for it allowed our program to be enhanced by so many wonderful ideas that may not have been shared otherwise. In light of this learning, I will set a goal to conduct myself in a similar manner in future group projects in order to facilitate a healthy and well-functioning group in which every member is able to contribute great ideas.
This semester in my service learning group, I learned how important using the programming wave is to creating a complete and well-functioning group. The programming wave is a way to organize activities within an event to optimize flow and maximize the experience for the participants. I learned how important using the program wave is during our second program, Adventure into Autumn. When we first started building this program, we had a ton of ideas but no real organization. Thinking about our program in terms of the programming wave made it easier for us to pick what activities fit best in our program theme and helped us organize it for the program to be able to move smoothly and logically.
This semester, I learned the value of connecting with our site supervisor and the participants of our events on a personal level. Building relationships that will enhance the public's views and knowledge about environmental issues in parks, especially when dealing with kids, is extremely important. I learned this while doing our first program at Haunting at Harris with the obstacle course. The kids usually match their energy level, and if we were having fun and getting them excited, they too would feel more comfortable, thus creating a better learning environment. This is so important, especially when working with kids, because our impact on them will change how they see the world. They are the future generations that will help build communities. In light of this learning, I will set a goal to be a better communicator and build better relationships with the people around me in a work setting. This will help build a more productive and fulfilling environment, which in turn will help all parties involved, from the participants to the park and our supervisor.
Working with Harris Lake showed me the importance of providing the community with core family recreational activities. Haunting at Harris taught me that people in the community are interested in learning about other cultures. Both children and parents were very inquisitive on the tractor ride as they were shown different countries and how they all celebrate Halloween. While the greatest impact was seen on the children as they engaged in recreational activities such as the obstacle course that allowed them to build self-esteem as they challenged themselves as they continually took laps around the course, some family bonds were also strengthened as some families traversed the obstacle course together. Our obstacle course showed me a real-life example of flow, as kids lost track of time as they maneuvered across each component of the obstacle course. Parents were also given the space to engage with one another and build friendships within the community in both programs. According to our survey, Adventure into Autumn was a very informative, brief course on nature, hopefully inspiring environmental stewardship within the community because participants learned how humans also have to prepare for the winter just like some animals, except our way includes fire and s'mores.
This semester was a wonderful experience where we became more comfortable with both program planning and with working within a team. Special thank yous to Jackie Trickle and Annette Moore for such a great professional experience.